Welcome back to the Crazy Troll Nation. My name is Dion. This is Cotton Candy Chapstick. I have my base face done. Y'all, this is a get ready with me. My base face is done as I just said. I'm including spray in the face. I am actually going somewhere. So this look I'm excited about because we are trying to dupe a look that Grace Joe Beauty 87 here on the YouTubes and Instagram she did with the Ensley Rain. I think it was the Harvest Moon palette. And she was saying that looking at some of the tones, the Mothership number 10, Moonlit Seduction, could be a possible dupe. And I said, and when I was looking at them side by side, I was like, you know what? So she said, you should do a look. And I'm just like, So I commented back saying, send me a picture. Within 2 minutes, she had DM'd me a picture. And so I looked through my gallery and look number 7, look number 8. Look number 8 was similar to the look she did, but it wasn't as purple. So I wrote that look out and we're going to tweak it to try to get it to look like her look. And so as I'm doing the look or near the end, I'll put a picture up here so you can see what her look looks like and the one that I did. And I'm excited for this. So this will be my look number 9 with this palette. And we're going to see what we get. I am going to definitely incorporate this more because it's purple, but I'm excited to see. And I'm hoping I don't get overzealous. What's on my face right now? The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Face Primer. I'm rushing. Let me slow down. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I wear shade 4 and 2. I also have on the 4 in Concealer. And this from Estee Lauder says Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. We have on the Fenty Brow Pencil. As always, inner rims, upper lower, and lower lash line. We have NYX Retractable Eyeliner in Deep Purple. For the face, we did a lot of stuff for the face. House Labs Deep Level 10 as a bronzer, and we didn't even use a lot, y'all. I'm using less. House Labs Medium Level 7, House Labs Hibiscus Haze. This was the first one I touched, so that's what's on the cheeks. So the face is going to be looking really natural. And Golden Pyrite House Labs for highlighter, and Hourglass Radiant Light under eye, and it's at the face, and this eye is already tearing. What else did we do? That's everything that we did. So we have all the brushes laid out. We're going to get to it as I'm doing the intro. I'm going to prime my lid. I also have out a sponge tip applicator in case I need to use that. What the heck am I looking for? I'm looking for this right here. So let's get to it. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube Fenty Eyeshadow Primer. If you do videos, just knowing it's okay to let your, excuse me, I forgot what was in the intro. I'm like, oh, I didn't get to it yet because I just talk so much. I'm like, what did I say or didn't say? And this is part of the Crazy Troll Nation. Just knowing it's okay to be yourself. And if you forget what you're saying, you mix up your sentences, you babble, you ramble, you go on rants and tangents. And for me, I randomly hiccup, gurgle, and belch in videos as well. It's okay. It's all a part of who I am. And so I keep stuff in and not try to have like the perfect, video, because I am perfectly me. You know what I mean? And so I want you to know that if you do videos, it's okay to just really be yourself. Your people will find you, and people tell me they appreciate that, I'm just, I just do my thing. And isn't it just be authentic? Don't try to be something or someone that you're not. And also just enjoying, I'm just scraping some of this off, enjoying your time on YouTube, whatever other channels that you watch, whatever it is that you're on here to do. I am just like haphazard. I need to slow down. And I have time, so I don't even know why I'm rushing. The troll part of the Crazy Troll Nation is not caring too much about what the beauty community thinks or what they say. And you notice I said don't care too much. Like, try different things. Try what people say and hype up. And when it doesn't work for you, you've learned that it doesn't work for you. And then when it does work for you, you learn that it does work for you. And so, you'll hear, you have to use this brush, you have to use this brand, you have to use this technique. And I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. You need to be okay with how you look. And honestly, the bottom line here is loving yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. You know, love yourself for who you are, period. Face paint doesn't make you. You know, you make you, your heart, your soul, who you are as a person. And that's what we want people to see. Makeup is just an expression of that, but it's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we stand for here. I need to let you know, I already told you about the gurgling, the belching, and the hiccup. I do curse sometimes in my videos because I curse sometimes, period. So that is the intro. We are ready to get into this look. And I'm kind of concerned because this primer is looking a little dry. So I am a little concerned with the blending or whatever. And I don't have issues with this palette. That one shade, I may have to use a sponge tip applicator, but other than that, I don't have issues using this palette. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to take, oh, we're starting deep. Extreme Nocturne. And this eye, I think I told you, is already tearing. It was tearing before I even started my makeup. So we're going to start outer corner and, ooh. And I don't think, and I'll put a picture up here now, I don't think she had a dark outer corner. I looked at the picture yesterday, and I looked at it when I was looking to see had I done anything similar to it. But I didn't look at it today. I'm so smart. I'm trying to recreate one of her looks, and I ain't look at it today. So we're going to see what we get, though. And I am excited because I do really like this palette. So I'm just happy to use it again. And so... and this was perfect timing too, because I'm in the middle of, well, I started planning out like what palettes I'm going to use next, and you know, what palettes I'm going to pair, what looks I'm going to recreate with shadow bases to see if there's a difference. So I've been just like over here plotting a bunch of stuff to show y'all, a bunch of stuff to do. And so this gave me a break because this, I'm like, okay, I'm recreating her look with a palette that she said it was her palette was a dupe for. And so I'm excited about that. So this was an easy one. I got a notification that a package was delivered. It's not outside my door, so that means it's on the ground floor in front of the maintenance closet. And I hate when they do that because isn't it the delivery driver's job to deliver packages to the address, like to the door? I'm on the 3rd floor. I am nowhere near, I mean, not like super far, but my apartment is not the maintenance closet. And the maintenance closet doesn't even have a number on it. So like, and I think something else has been delivered too. And I think what happens is once there's one package there for anybody, delivery driver's like, oh, that's the drop-off spot. Even though there's no sign or anything. And the maintenance closet doesn't even say maintenance closet. We know that because we know here. It is something in this eye. This one. And so it's just annoying. But I have to go out today anyway. So I'll pick it up on my way. Who is it? I think iMethod. Or I think it's them. They said they sent something and they keep emailing me asking if I received it yet. I'm like, no, it's been a while. So I don't know where is it at. Maybe it's here today. We're just going to leave this here because I don't think her outer corner, as I said, I put a little bit more because I like dark. I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, y'all, I want my mind says, you know, do a no buy, but my intellect is like, girl, don't put that pressure on yourself. And I did purchase a few things, just a few small things. And there's 2 other things I'm waiting on because the shipment takes a long time. But I've been good about not buying. While I'm out today, I'm going to go back to the Mac store, see if their computers are running today, which it should be. The system should be up, and I am going to return that blush. And I started to use it again today, just to use it again. And I'm like, nah, it ain't that serious. Now we're going to take Plum Cabaret. This is, excuse me, going all over the lid. So I'm thinking, do I want to bring that darker? But we can always go back and darken that, which means we're going to layer. And so, and so that's going to be tricky, layering another shadow on top of this one because stuff sticks really well to the Fenty primer. It's when I try to layer sometimes stuff does not work out too well. And so, but that's why I pulled out the sponge tip applicator. Look at this blend. This could be the look, y'all. This could be the look right here. Just blend this a little bit more right here. And we already have underneath. Put on some mascara if you want to. Liner upper lash line if you want to. This can be your look. A very easy, vampy look. And of course with a black lip if you want to. And if you don't, put the black lip on and then just put like a gloss on top. This is... I like this palette. I really do. This is a very easy, simple look. And it's only 2 shadows. So if you have like a plum color and, you know, a smoke brown, actually looks like a dusty smoke gray, then you can do this. Just these 2 right here. Very simple, very easy. And honestly, I didn't expect it. When I was finishing this one, I'm like, wait a minute, this is a look. When I looked up here, I'm like, this is actually a look. So we're going to bring this up higher because it's higher on the other side, and we're matching it to where this shade stops. And so we're coming up to here. And then, yeah, we're just going to tap this on. Let me know what's going on with y'all today. The day that you see this. I need to figure out when I'm going to plug this in because I'm scheduled out till... I think I scheduled a video yesterday for February 19th. So I don't know where this is going to go. And I think I have something every day. I try to keep Sundays free unless it's like a how-to video. And plus I'm like, I know some people do upload every day. But I'm just like, do I really? Because I call myself wanting to do less content, but doing more like multiple look videos, which may take, you know, days. If I do one look for 4 days and it's a 4 look video, that's not a video every day. But so far you've seen a few 3 looks, 3 palettes, 4 looks, 4 palettes, and I'm still scheduling every day. But because of the pre-film thing, this could easily be your look. Oh my gosh, this is nice, but this is not the look. So we do got to put some shimmer on here, but this could easily like be your look. I like this, y'all. Don't tell me this eye is tearing too. Oh well, do I care? No. Now we're going to take VR's Ecstasy, this shade here, and you can see it already shifted. So it's green and then it's not green. And this is the shade that I am, almost dropped this palette. I am almost sure I'm going to need to use a sponge tip. This is the shade where you got to get the flake on and smear it. And I do think, and so I don't tap off a lot because you got to smear it on. But you know what? It's going. I don't know if this is looking like her look. I'm going to pop it up over here again. I do know her transition was more purple. I was going to say pink. It was more purple than my original look with this palette. And as I said, I did tweak the look to bring out the purple and to make the look darker overall, which I'm like, that is fine with me because y'all know I like dark. This eye is like really tearing. This is pretty. This is pretty. So I am tapping off, but just lightly. Just lightly. Ooh, and I'm not bringing it all the way over here. So I'm just bringing it across the red. We're going to do the other eye. Part of me is like, you know, edit this out. But part of me is like, I want y'all to just see how easy this is to work with this palette. And even this shade, even though it is chunky. And every time I do lightly tap off, like chunks do tap off. And I do see a few flakes on my face. And you know what? I don't even care. When your eye look is bomb, do you think people really looking under your eye to see if there's fallout? I don't think so. This is nice. Oh my gosh. So now we're going to take our powder brush. This is the brush we used for the Fashion Fair Aesthetic Loose Truly Tawny powder, which I forgot to show you. I think we used this to set our face after we did the foundation. So we are going to take a sponge tip. This eye, I feel it's starting to tear upward, which is horrible because then it is going to mess up the shadow. So we're going to do this eye first since the other side is tearing. And so we're picking it up and we are smearing it on. So if you see them chunks falling, so if you can see the difference and the shine, it does amp it up. I don't like to use my fingers for makeup, and this is where I think someone would use their finger to put this on, but then it still falls out in flakes. So wow, that's a lot. But most of it did just wipe off. We're going back with the brush just to lightly sweep over in case there's loose particles, because if this falls in my eye, and it ain't gonna be good. So you see how with the sponge tip it did just amp it up. Ooh, we need a little bit more purple up here, so I'm gonna do that. But let's get this on. Oh, man, this shadow. Yeah, I learned early on you got to get the chunk on and smear it, because if it just taps off, then it's not going on your lid. Oof, my station is looking a mess. But it's not too messy in the palette, though. You see what I'm saying? So that's a bonus. Just don't, I got my eyes closed. I do not want this to go in my eye. It's tearing already anyway, but look at that. Look at that. Ooh. So we're going to just lightly sweep this over. Okay. So now what are we doing? I have a tear duct shadow, but this eye is like seriously tearing badly. I'm gonna wear my glasses today. I was gonna put my contacts in, but that'll just make it tear. I don't know. It might not make. It might make it tear less, because when I wear contacts, like it seems to hold in the fluid, or it keeps my contacts lubricated. But it's just weird. But I do have a tear duct. I'm gonna do a tear duct shake. So I think that she did have one. So we're gonna take. What shade was that? Astral Lilac Aura. This shade here. I got shadow on my eyelashes. And we're not just going to do actual tear duct. We're going to just press a little bit right here. So it does look a little pinkish, but it is blending into the lid shades. Oh, you can see. So this is with the highlight shade Astral Lilac Aura, and this is without. And so now we're going to put it here. So we're going to press and sweep over just a little bit. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. I do think this is similar to that look. I got all sorts of fallout, and you know what? I don't even freaking care, because the eye look is bomb. We'll pretend it's highlight. I am good for that. Now we're going to take, we're going to take Platinum Dusk, this shade. I love this shade. On the first half of our lower lash line. It is just something about this shade. I would want to look in the mirror in the palette. It's wet right there. I should have started on the other side. That's nice. So where I'm going is to a meeting. If they don't show up, I got other stuff to do anyway. So I do need to go to the store. I'm going to Target. Oh, them granola bars I showed y'all in that haul video. I'm loving them. So I'm going to go get some more of those. And I got some other miscellaneous stuff to pick up. And I'm going to return that blush at MAC. So when I'm supposed to meet people, always schedule it for a day when I have other stuff to do. So that way if they don't show up, I'm not like, oh, I'm just sitting here looking like Boo Boo the Clown. So now we're going to take Plum Cabaret, this shade, for the outer corner. What the heck is that noise? It's not a leaf blower. This is wet over here. You know what? They might be cleaning the stairwell. Sounds like somebody vacuuming, actually. But there's nothing to vacuum. The stairwell is wood. I do know she had on a purple liner, but it was like a lighter purple than the one that I'm going to use. But it was very nice. I love the looks that she do. Very colorful. We're going to take the... We didn't use that brush. We're going to take this brush and we're going to buff on... Oh, this side is wet too. I must have something in my eye. Like my eyes are tearing. Yeah, I'm going to wear my glasses because that'll help camouflage. Where when it tears, it just like... When I do this, it pulls off the makeup. But I'd rather pull it off than it just keep running. This whole thing under here is wet. We are going to take a different brush because that one's wet. And it's tearing upward. Shoot. Damn it. This is, I'm trying to figure out what that sound is. You know what I want to do? I want to use that Scandinavia spray and spray it. We're going to take this and we're going to take Plum Cabaret, this shade here. So we're just tapping in lightly because she did have more purple up here. And I'm going lightly because, as you see, what you saw from when I put it on my lid, like what it looked like, both of my eyes are tearing. I think I have that shadow in my eye. I really do. Damn it. Look at this. This whole thing, and under here, it's just... And so it goes into my crease. Not my crease. The tears go into my wrinkles. And then it just like smears the shadow down. Wipes the shadow down. Like rainwater on the side of a building. Wherever it goes. And it's just traveling. You see this? Now it's like all the way over here. That's maintenance. What are they doing? I'll find out soon because I'm going to go out. What are they doing? I think hers was definitely more purple. Like this area was definitely more purple, but I think the lid work is looking good. We're going to take this and just feather inward. I do think the lid part, the lid shades are similar. So I'm going to pop her picture up here again. This tearing is annoying me because when it starts to dry, it's going to itch and then my skin is going to be cracked from where the shadow is. Like that's going to crack in there and it's going to pull off the makeup under there. And you know what? This is a bomb ass look, and excuse me for that. And my eye is tearing like this. Oh, I feel something in this eye. All right, I'm gonna do some editing here. And what we're gonna do, because my eye is tearing me and I'm starting to feel frustrated. So we're putting brushes away just to kind of slow myself down. This is a mess. So what we're going to do, we're going to put on, I think we got close. This is not as purple as her look. Definitely not, because I remember it being purple. Her transition area. We're going to put on MAC's Macro Violet Fluid Line for our upper lash line. We're going to put on Hella Thick Fenty Mascara. We're doing a black lip. Still in Black History Month on a black lip every month. I mean, every look this month. Let me just edit this out. When I come back, everything will be done. This is our finished look, y'all. I'm excited. Now it's tearing over here, too. Y'all, oh my gosh. It's got to be that shadow. It's got to be, because it is a lot of fallout over here. I don't even care. What we're going to do, which I probably shouldn't do, because it is so teary, we're going to take this highlighter brush, and we're going to go back in with Radiant Light. This is like a lot of fallout, but because Radiant Light adds radiance, like sometimes you can camouflage when you have fallout. And I am going to go ahead and wear my glasses today because my shadow is all sorts of teary. And so we're going to do this. And we're going to take the big fluffy brush that we use, and we're just going to put more on the face just because I am really liking this look. No, it's not a dupe. I mean, it's similar, yes. The vibe is definitely the same. So if you have Moonlit Seduction, if you can catch it on sale, it'll be cheaper than the Ensley Rain one. And you'll get it a lot quicker. And also you can get it at Sephora and or Ulta. So there is that. So let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if I got close. Grace, I hope I did you proud. Since you're the one that was like, oh, you should do the look there. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. And this is my outdoor shirt. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, a piece of lint and fallout. You know, I could do this after the video. Can't be messing up my outdoor shirts. So this is it for the look. Let me know what you think. And do check out Grace's channel. I will tag her below. And you all will see me in the next video. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon. Cotton candy chapstick. We're using the exact, well, we did the exact same base face as yesterday, except we did not put on concealer today. I'm still trying to get a purple or a silver from this look, and so I'm trying it again. So this will be look number 10. There is not a lot of versatility with this palette, but the looks, I'm just loving them. It is just something about these tones. Eyes are already primed. We're going to jump in. Instead of putting this over another shadow, this is Platinum Dusk. This shade I have been using mostly just layering over top of other stuff. So we're going to just put this on by itself with a dense flat shader brush. And I do have out a smaller shader brush, this one, in case I just, well, to see if it was going to like amp it up or anything. I don't think I've put this just on the lid before. I don't think. This still isn't that silver. The silver from Ensley Rain that Grace used was more shiny. The vibe is still there. I'm just doing this gently across the top, just as a blend. Ooh, you know what? This can be your look. One and done. Put on some black liner if you want to. Put on some mascara. We have that same purple underneath and on our inner rims. I left some space here for the outer corner shade. This is putting a dip in this shadow. What was I saying? What is this on my face? What? Sorry to be all up in your grill. This shadow is falling out. I didn't think this was a chunky shade, but I think because I'm not tapping off and I am just, but it is a smooth shade though, so I'm like surprised. But I'm seeing like black chunks, which I know it's not black, but it looks like it on my face. This is a very interesting shade. It's a very interesting tone. So we're blending up top again. I meant to do one eye on and one eye off just to speed things up because I need to go lay down and rest my eyes. Yesterday was a migraine day toward the, I don't know, I think it was like all day, like off and on. And so I did get in my sauna blanket last night. That is always very wonderful. And so I did sleep well today. It does help me sleep well. It does help with my joint pain because of the heat. And I slept very well. Instead of my every 90 minute or so wake up, I slept like 4 hours straight. I was just like, what? Yeah, that sauna blanket, it really relaxes me and really helps. So I need to use it more. We are going to take this brush still with that same shade. I just want to see, is it going to make it look any different? And I don't think so. I love this shade, y'all. This shade, no, this isn't making it look any different using a more dense brush. And that is okay. This shade, it's just something about it. It's just something about it. It is just something about it. Now we're going to take Skin Show Glow. Shade that I don't really... This one in this palette is not... I was looking for Fallout. I like this one better than the other Skin Show shades. The other ones, most of them, I think it's just maybe the undertone of it or something. I don't know. I just don't like how it looks on me. And so you can do this, and you can also do your brow bone if you want to. But we're going to not do that. I'm going to take this brush again. Is this the one we used for that? I don't know. So that did just wipe off. That shade, the fallout from that, from Platinum Dust did just wipe off. This shade, Plum Cabaret, and I know, I hear you. You keep putting the same shades in the same places, it's going to be the same look, and that's why we didn't take this dark shade this time, because I realized in most of my looks with this palette, I was putting that shade on the outer corner. I'm using a blending brush because I don't want to put this really heavy. This shade, I just like the tones in this palette. I just really do. And yes, I did want to put the darker shade, but I said, you know, I've been putting that there. So let's do something different. And also putting Platinum Dusk directly on top of primer with something different. Because when I look back over my looks 3 and 4 and 8 were similar. And 9 that we did earlier in this video, we just tweaked 8. So we took out, I think we didn't use that shade, and we put Plum Cabaret underneath or something we did different. because I was trying to get more of the purple to come out. And this isn't a purple, it's a plum, and it's called Plum Cabaret, so it's not a purple. But looking at Grace's shade and her saying this palette is a dupe for it, well, some of the shades. And so I'm like, let me just try to get closer to the look that she did. But if you want a condensed version of that palette, I do think this will do it for you. I really do. It is a nice palette. And sometimes with larger palettes, in my experience with them, is that the shades start looking the same, especially if they're the sparkly, shimmery shades or even dual chromes. If there's enough of them in the palette, like 6 or 7, for me, some of them start to look the same. And so then it's like, why are they all here? And it may be, you know, what I'm placing it near or over. I'm only using the side of the brush, and so I am just like swiping it in gently and tapping off, which is weird because I don't think I've ever done it this way before. I've always used the tip of the brush. So I don't know why I'm doing it this way. It's just one of them days. And I almost didn't do this video today because I still feel, my eyes still feel like there's pressure behind my eyes. I don't have a migraine though, but I do know I still need to rest my eyes and just chill out. And so that's why I did a lot of the work before I started this portion of the video. And I didn't want to wait till later today, like 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, be like, oh, let me do this. And so I'm like, let me just get stuff done. I like this look. So I was like, let me just get this done and then fix lunch. And then I'll just have a bum day for the rest of the day. And there is other things. This eye feels like it's tearing downward. There are other things that I need to do today, which do require me to like look at stuff. But I have some writing I need to do and other stuff. But so now I am using the tip of the brush. So I'm trying to still get stuff done without overdoing it. And tomorrow's going to be a long day. So I'm working down at the Playhouse tomorrow night. So I'm just, you know, this is a hiccup, excuse me. This is different than the other looks. I'm going in small circular motions on the line just to blend Platinum Dusk with Plum Cabaret. And so I already know, you know, I'm gonna just rest as much as possible today after this and after I have lunch, because I know tomorrow's gonna be a long day. And I do really believe that my migraines yesterday were triggered from sleep deprivation because I was up earlier than usual for appointments. And it's ironic because the appointment day before yesterday was my Botox for migraine treatment and prevention. And then yesterday I had migraines. But I do think that was sleep deprivation because I set my alarm to get up earlier than usual because I had that meeting. And so sometimes sometimes you just still just got to do stuff. So why did I have this here? This is for Plum Cabaret we're going to put underneath. And we've been doing that. Do I want to take this one to have it darker underneath? No, because hers didn't have it. So we're staying as close to the purple, even though this is a plum. And so we're just going in circular motions. And we're just going to run this on our lower lash line. This was a very easy, very simple look. This is wet right here. And you can see how it already traveled. Yeah, this part right there is wet. And I knew it was tearing, but I didn't realize it was that wet until I put the brush under there. And then it's like, okay, yeah, that's just wet right there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fix my eyelash because one of them drooped downward. I felt it on my eyeball. We're going to put that same liner, Macro Violet. Wow, that's nice. On our upper lash line, and the same mascara we used yesterday, the Hella Thick, same Caviar Matte Retro Liquid Lip Color. I did think to put Macro Violet on the lid and then top it with Platinum Dusk. And I said, let me just see what Platinum Dusk looks like by itself. And so that's why we did that. So we're going to finish up and then we're going to come back. This is our finished look, y'all. And I really like it. So again, not much versatility with this palette, but the looks are nice. I am glad that we finally put Platinum Dusk on the lid just over the primer by itself. I am glad how we put Plum Cabaret, how we tapped that along the transition area. And we could have put the inner corner shadow up here for our brow bone, but I'm glad that we didn't, because it's not a lot of space to cover, and so it doesn't look undone to me. Sometimes when there is a lot of space between the transition shade and my brow bone, I'm like, there needs to be something there. But I think this came out really nice. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for indulging me for this extra look in this video, and you will see me soon.